Hello, Aries, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm an evolutionary life coach, and I've got an intuitive message for you about your spiritual path and your spiritual focus for the week. Okay, first card, energy from the universe, message, overarching theme from the universe. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Fertility. Big word coming through, fertility. So, Aries, you might be feeling a bit frisky, might be feeling the need to sow your wild oats a little bit this week. But when we talk about fertility, we're also talking about abundance and creativity. And this energy is asking you to align with those things. Understand that in your creative space, you are creating more abundance. In your abundance, you're attracting more creativity. So there's a little bit of a flow going on there. There's also the idea that one thing leads to another. So, ever heard that phrase, breed like rabbits? One thing leads to another, to another, to another, to another, and it just keeps expanding. So we have this expansive energy happening for you, yet there's a strong reminder to keep your feet on the ground. Don't get carried away just because something is suddenly expanding and blowing up. Keep a level head, keep your feet on the ground, keep your strategy going. Okay, let's look at your energy. This is funny, but it's like not funny. Because do you remember what I was saying about sowing your wild oats? Well, look at what these two are up to. All right, so I'm sorry. This is just so funny. Okay, so we're getting that springtime vibe. We're getting that vibe of, again, fertility and growth. But again, that theme of awareness, keep your eyes open. It's fun to go frolic in the woods. It's fun to go frolic in the fields, but keep your eyes open, keep your head reasonable, keep things in perspective. Okay, the lovers are also about values, remembering what's important to you. So keep things in perspective. All right. As I'm drawing your next cards, I'd love to invite you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and or to hit that like button. If you have subscribed, thank you so much for being a part of a community that really cares about the important stuff, about spiritual growth, about becoming a better person from the inside out. I love that you're a part of that too, and that you continue to choose to be a part of that. All right, we have less frisky cards here. Okay, I'm gonna get my mind out of the gutter. Let me tune in here. They've really got me laughing. Okay. So we've got this call to look at what you've been doing in the past, what you've been creating one thing over and over and over, looking at it with a new perspective. This hermit represents going inwards and really looking for, I'm feeling innovation. So there may be something, a task that you need to do, or something that you've dedicated your life to, or a theme that keeps coming up in your life. And the hermit is asking you for innovation, for a new way forward, a new purpose, a new way of looking at it. And this isn't about doing outside research. This is about going inside and asking your own inner guidance, your own teacher, for some help. The hermit is also saying to me that perhaps it would be good to spend a little bit of alone time to get some clarity on what's going on. All of this frolicking through the meadows and well, that's just not funny. Saturday is May Day, which is a fertility, time, the Maypole fertility festival. I know Beltane is later. I'm not really well versed in pagan rituals, but You know, you've been so busy frolicking through the fields that you're losing a little bit of sight of what you really need to be seeking for. Okay, it doesn't negate these things. It doesn't say you can't do these things, but you need to also understand that there's some innovation, a modicum of innovation, of difference, of change, of revolution that you're being drawn towards. Now, this page of, I mean, the Princess of Swords kind of facing this way is asking you not to put it off. You know, you've been thinking about it, and I think that's part of the reason why this has been, I'm going to use the word rampant, because this is coming up as a distraction for you. But there's a real call to go inward and look for that different space, look for that innovation. I do want to draw an advice card for you. One or two. Okay, I'm getting two. Three of Swords and Four of Swords, okay? So we've got the call for healing, call for growth, and to ask yourself, is there growth here in what I'm doing over and over and over? In the thing that I'm repeating, in the thing that's expanding, is there growth here or is there stagnation? There's something else in here, so just give me a second. They're telling me the words take up the call. So you must know what that means, because I have no idea what they're saying or really what the meaning is, but I'm just getting the words take up the call. Visually, I can see we've got the three swords on both cards pointing up, and then we've got that one here, and he's kind of like, should I take it up? Should I do this? But Aries, take up the call. Take up the call for that innovation, or whatever that means for you. Take up the call. It's not time to keep just doing the thing over and over and over. It's time to try something new. Okay, we're gonna end it there. You win the prize for making me laugh the most this week, Aries. So thank you for sharing that with me. That was really enjoyable. And thank you also for the opportunity to share these readings with you. I simply love doing these readings. They're my heart's passion. And a lot of readings have come through the channel. So if you're someone who has gotten a one-on-one reading in the past, thank you again for that opportunity. And if you're curious about getting one for yourself, and you haven't, please check out trueguidancetarot.com or email me directly below. And either way, I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Aries, be careful with those wild oats, but still have a good time. All right, see you next time.